Yo, what it is, man? What it is. What is it? I don't know how to start anything anymore. This is God's day, of course. The day where I usually like to do the show on this glorious, holy day. And we got it's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of shit going on in the past couple of days, over the week. Some people having a hard time getting through it, you know. And it's funny, me not being a religious person, I don't really have shit to say that's like that lines up with all the other shit that everybody else says. Like, people always say, "Oh, prayers." Or what they say, prayers, or they say fucking they're in a better place now, or some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck to say, cause I don't, you know. It'll be. I feel like if I were to say some shit like in that vein, with people knowing that I don't believe, like I don't follow that kind of stuff, it's. I feel like it's like a insult to the dead and the living, you know. So it's like if I usually just say condolences or shit like that, you know. I say condolence. Sometimes when people sneeze, I say condolences. When people sneeze, like condolences, because you could die. You could pass away. You could pass away by a sneeze. That sneeze will jumpstart a cardiac arrest, and that'll be it. That's in your life. You know what I'm saying? So we need to stop saying bless you, because I mean that's old shit. I mean, if you want to, let's bring Gesundheit back, because nobody says Gesundheit, and I think we need to fucking rebrand ourselves. So Gesundheit, bring it back. We saying Gesundheit now. You know what I mean? Fuck all y'all bless you niggas. And let's just try to start the week off the best way we can. You know, Monday gets here. I know people don't want to go to work. You know what I'm saying? That's the hardest thing about Sunday. Knowing that you gotta go to work the next day, it's like, God damn it. What the fuck is the point? Why enjoy this day? You know what I'm saying? And people sometimes get buck wild Sunday night. You're supposed to get buck wild Saturday night and then like recuperate on Sunday. But everybody don't do that, and I understand. You want to get that last shit off, so I get it. But this obviously the first thing we need to talk about is the Kendrick Lamar album. I feel like that's the first thing we should talk about. There's nothing else that needs to be talked about more than the Kendrick Lamar album. That's what I think. And I posted my favorite song, of course. I talked to a lot of people. I mean, when I heard the album, I heard half the album, but I already was like posting. I already was like, my shit was statused up. I had mad statuses. You know what I'm saying? I had shit to say. And I was just in the middle of the album. And I was like, I love how this feels. I love how the album feels. I love the tempo. I love how it's like, it feels like he's actually talking to you instead of just rapping to you. I love how he's calling people out. How, he low-key kind of became a lyrical therapist for so many of us. And that's shit that people needed. That's the shit that people needed. They needed lyrical therapy. You know what I'm saying? We don't get enough of it. We don't get enough. You know, a lot of the music that we listen to now, I feel like music does affect you. I'm gonna be honest. Music should affect you. Music should affect you. It should make you feel a certain way. It should invoke some kind of feeling out of you. And that goes from the wild ass shit that niggas be listening to when you talking about robbing niggas and shooting people, to the super sultry, I want to suck the soul out your pussy songs that these chicks be listening to. I feel like it's all in the same fucking box. It just got different shelves. You know what I mean? It's different categories, and we all choose to be in one, and depending on what mood we in. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like with this album, itself invoked emotion where there either wasn't any, or where you kept locked away. I feel like that's what this album did. Now, obviously, I can't speak for everybody, right? But everybody knows, or I hope, they've experienced a situation where they've heard a song, and that song has like fucking, it did a spinal tap on their ass, and they just couldn't, you know, they just had to talk about it. They had to tell people how much they liked it. They had to do a review. You know, I hope that. Then to me, I feel like this album did. That's what I feel like the album did to me, because it happened to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you guys' favorite song is, but it was amazing, man. It was amazing. I mean, and I went in with zero expectations. I feel like some people went in with expectations of damn, and it was like, all right, let's see what this is gonna be compared to his last album. And if you do that, you fuck yourself in the ass. You cannot do that. Don't do that. But then again, I understand. Also, on the flip side, I understand how it's the last body of work that he had. So what the fuck? I have no choice. But we should stop doing that. That's like comparing every goddamn action movie to Transformers. Some shit don't run how other shit run. Some people ain't where they was, or where they, you know what I'm saying? People different. We change. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the messages come out different. You're in a different place in your life, you got different shit to say now. So I feel like that's what this album displayed. He curated this bitch like cheese in Vermont for so many years. And he told us very early, hey, this is dropping on May 13th. And this was like, I didn't find out that Kendrick's album was dropping in May until like a month before. Like, I was like, I seen it like 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I was like, no fucking way. But he dropped that shit May 13th, bro. And that shit was amazing. The amount of energy and the amount of vulnerability that your soul has to go through and expend to put out an album like this is transformative to me. That's what I think. I feel like it's transformative. I feel like even if you don't like some of the songs, even if you don't, say if somebody thinks the album is whack, that doesn't take away from like what he was trying to do. That doesn't take away from the shit he was talking about. That you probably know people that went through that, or you could, you know what I'm saying, tie into that from shit you've been through. So the songs ain't gotta be good, but the message is still there. I mean, I don't see the big fucking deal. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't like it, you don't like it. That's cool. But did you get the message? Is the message still there? Are you still able to read that and receive that and use that? Because I'm telling you, people put too much into music that don't mean shit. Like, music don't be meaning nothing, and niggas put so much into music that don't mean nothing, and that bothers me. But then again, like, we have to keep going back and saying, to each his own. And I remember when I was younger, and somebody first said that to me, I said, teach his own. I'm just walking around saying, to each his own. I said, teach his own. I think I was saying, teach his own. What the fuck does teach his own mean? Do you teach somebody something? And then I watched a movie one time, and the person said, to each his own. I said, God damn it, I'm stupid. So, yeah. It did a number on me. I'm gonna be honest. Like, not the whole album, the whole album didn't do a number on me. The album itself was captivating to a large degree until I got to Mother I Sober. When I got to Mother I Sober, that was it, baby. That was it. Fucked me all up. Fucked me all up. I feel like I got raped by a ghost. And I was just emotionally, just my ass was just out emotionally. I was just done. I was naked. Like I got robbed of my clothes and, you know, somebody's coming to finish the job. That's what it felt like. That was while I was at work. Like I was driving to like do a pickup and I was playing that goddamn song on the freeway and that shit blew my goddamn back out, nigga. I almost cried. I was like, I gotta skip this shit. This shit gotta get skipped, nigga. Like soon. Cause I got an assistant. I have a driver's assistant. I have an assistant. And I can't have this nigga seeing me bawling in tears in my car over some shit that he don't know about, nor can he probably understand because he's way younger than me. You know? That'd be an odd thing to do. That may fuck up our friendship too, as well. So, you know, you gotta keep that shit close to the vest, man. Only shed tears around those who understand you. But that shit was amazing. That shit was fucking amazing. I would say that at this point in my life, I would say that album, message included, not just the songs, not just the music, not just the beats. I'm talking about the message. Primarily the message included is what made that album the best album I've ever heard in my life. The message, the only thing about that album is that it's so fucking emotionally invoking. It's like it just provokes so much emotion. I can't just be listening to that shit. I can't just be listening to it. Like I gotta pick out certain songs. I can't just be like, I'm about to vibe to some Kendrick, and it's like, oh fuck, wait a minute, I gotta skip this song again. I'm not ready for this right now. You know? And I've never came across a song like that. I have never came across a song like that. I was like, I cannot just listen to this. I have to be in a certain setting to listen to this song. That's fucking crazy to me. But yeah, man. I mean, I hope you guys understand. You know, I hope you guys get it. Then it's that kind of brings it. Like people, like I said, people have their own taste in music. They like what the fuck they like. And I don't understand it sometimes, to me, because I mean, I live my life different. I guess that has something to do with the music I listen to, probably. I don't know, but I just know. I'm still to this day, still trying to figure out why in the fuck do people like Kodak Black? Because I've heard him on one of the tracks, right? The track was, first of all, the track that he was on, it was great. It was amazing. I loved it. It was a great song. And mind you, I didn't know he was on it. I didn't know he was on it. I didn't want to go and check what features was on the songs at all. I don't want to do none of that shit. I was like, fuck that, nigga. I'm about to just listen to this shit. I'm gonna show this nigga some respect, and I'm gonna just listen to each fucking song. And if I don't like it, I am gonna skip it. Like that whole, what's the one when him and that chick was cursing back and forth at each other on the track? I skipped the fuck out that. I was like, this is dumb. This isn't even a song. Just an argument. I skipped that. But that one song, I think, was it Savior? I forgot which one he was on, that Kodak Black was on. But there was one it was him and Kodak Black, and I was like, let me tell you something. Kodak Black wasn't even rhyming. He was like flowing. I didn't know who he was at first. I thought it was Lil Baby. But it ended up being Kodak Black. And I was like, oh, alright, this nigga. And the song, that beat, everything was perfectly made. So it all was fluent. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know who it was. So when he was rapping, I was like, oh, I just kept listening. Because, I mean, if I knew it was Kodak Black, I probably would have skipped it immediately. But I just kept listening. You know what I'm saying? And the song was great, even with Kodak Black on it. You know, and then when I found out it was Kodak Black after, I said, God damn, do I like Kodak Black? Or does I just like him on this song? Have I been hating on this nigga? because he says dumbass shit in real life and he looks like a fucking a slave souvenir. Yeah, I might have been hating on him, because I mean, all of those things are true. All of those things are true. Like he's a literal walking Bojangles show, right? Let's be honest about that. The way he smiles, how he moves, how he acts is very weird. It's very wild. This nigga grabbing his mama's booty. I mean, there's too many violations to where I'm like, I can't listen to this. This nigga's crazy. Like, he ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And then I remember I watched an interview. He attempted to do an interview with academics one time. He couldn't even fucking talk. I was like, why is academics putting himself through this? He couldn't even speak. He was murmuring. He was like a remedial sloth that just learned English. It was not good. Okay? But yet, academics went through that shit for like an hour. And I was like, how many people... I wanted to go to the comments. Like, I want to see what the fuck people got to say about this. Because niggas love this his music. He can't even talk at a fucking interview. This is crazy. He can't even put words together, man. Words. They love him. He has so much influence over the kids, over music in general. Him, Lil Baby, same thing. I remember when Lil Baby did that one fucking song when all the Black Lives shit was going on. He did that one song where he was talking about the police and, you know, trying to uplift black people with that dumbass, you know, that mumble shit he be doing. And I'm not a Lil Baby fan. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a Lil Baby fan. I'm not. I tried to listen to some of his songs. I was like, I don't like this shit. A lot of this shit is real singy. I don't fuck with the singy shit. I don't like this singy shit. It bothers me sometimes. Like, there are some songs where I let it rock because it like, for me, the song was cool and the singy shit went with the song. But more times than not, you doing this singy ass auto-tune shit, I'm fucking out. I'm out. I'm throwing a frag grenade. I'm leaving that whole fucking room. We're done. Because it sounds so stupid to me. It sounds so stupid. You can't sing. Just rap, bro. Just rap. You ain't gotta fuck with your voice. Just rap. But yeah. Them two niggas got a lot of influence in hip hop. Like, so much. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out. Like I said, I'm gonna go right back to this. I do not understand the fucking appeal for Kodak Black. I don't understand. I just want to know. Somebody needs to tell me. What is the appeal? What is it? What is it you see? You see him and you like, damn, that's my nigga right there. Like, that's this nigga. This nigga's one of the best rappers out there. His shit is fire. But it's like, nigga, look at him. Look at him. Look at him. I mean, let me tell you something. Prince did amazing music. I don't listen to Prince, but he's an icon. That's just a fact. Him and Michael Jackson, they're icons. But Michael Jackson got a voice like he got a cotton swab stuck in his goddamn throat. His voice will never be deep, and it's never been deep in his life. Prince, same thing. Prince looks like he was raised by a family of doves. You know what I'm saying? Magical doves who just taught him how to love and have sex and wear nice clothes. Mythical doves he was raised by. Just ever so just graceful and gentle and soft. It's like, nigga, I'm not gonna listen to that kind of music. I'm not gonna do that. I just don't fuck with that kind of music. But it doesn't make them whack. You know what I'm saying? It's that people, when I see them, I'm like, I don't understand what this is. What is this? Why do people like this? Now, they are obviously legendary artists. Somehow, Kodak Black has positioned himself amongst all of the youth to being fucking like legendary. to being like a lot of people. Like, everybody, people want this nigga on their song. They want him on their song. I don't get it. I don't get it. But it's not my kind of music, so I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone, man. You know? But, I mean, whoever listened to this, the album, you know what I'm saying, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, let me, I just want to know. If you didn't like it, I want to know why you didn't like it. I'm going to be fucking honest with you. If you say you didn't like that shit, I want to know why. Because fuck you. On the unhealthy side of the game, you done lost your goddamn mind. You're not liking that album. Unless you give me a very, very good reason. Like, if you just don't listen to rap, then I don't give a shit. You don't tell me nothing. Don't say shit to me. But if you listen to rap and it's like you don't like that, I'm gonna ask you, what artist do you fuck with? Let's talk about that. Cause now, you know, I feel like you rubbing me the wrong way, and I need to know some details here on what's going on. But yeah. But on to like heavier news. So it's hot out here, man. It's hot out here. And I'm not just talking about the heat. It's hot out here, man. It's been hot out here periodically. A lot of gun shit happening. You know what I'm saying? People getting shot. You know? I mean, it's crazy. It's like, I mean, see, this is the pessimistic person in me. I don't believe that me being anywhere is safe. Like, I don't, unless I'm just in my house. Like, with the door closed in my room, right? I can still get caught by a stray bullet. But I'm just saying, like, what are the odds of that? But, just being out, once I'm outside, first of all, whenever I have to leave the house, I get defensive. Automatically. I'm defensive the whole time I'm at the house. You know what I'm saying? I'm always on my P's and Q's. I'm always on my pivot. You know what I'm saying? I'm out there. My awareness is like a goddamn safety in a fucking Super Bowl. Nigga, I see everything. Because I don't know what's gonna happen. I just want to be ready for some shit if some shit do happen. And people say you can never be ready. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna fucking try. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm not gonna just be out there twiddling my goddamn thumbs and with my thumb in my ass after I'm finished twiddling them, and then all of a sudden your kid gets snatched and you get shot with a obvious motherfucker coming in with a heat. No. You know what I'm saying? That's not the way I live. I live in that zone where I feel like I have to be on my P's and Q's whenever I leave the house. And most of that is PTSD. But whenever I leave the house, I feel like I have to be on my P's and Q's. I can't half-ass leaving the house. I cannot do that because I won't feel right. I feel like I need to go hide somewhere because I'm not prepared to leave the house yet. So I need to make sure that I take that shit to 100 now. So, but people, it's like I don't never think to myself like, oh, won't nothing happen here? We right next to the police station. That don't mean a goddamn thing. That's what somebody do. I don't believe in none of that shit. Like, it's people out here walking around just like living their life. And I'm not saying you should run around worried about shit either, but I'm just saying, goddamn, if you niggas be worried about somebody telling a goddamn joke online trying to cancel them, why you not worried about getting shot at? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the worry at? There's worry. Everybody has it. There's worry somewhere. But, you know, you got niggas out here mass shooting. You got niggas out here just angry, small dick niggas out here shooting people. All these niggas got small dicks. All of them. All of them. Every person that is shooting shit up has a small penis for sure. Cause that is small penis behavior. Small, dry penis. And mental issues, of course. Let me not forget that. That might be that's the main one. For us, that's the main one. For him, it's the small dick. But, we gotta remember that, man. Like, when you see a nigga with some small dick behavior, with some, like, mouse penis behavior, you need to be careful around that nigga, yo, because that nigga is willing to pick up a gun and start shooting shit. He's willing to go grab a knife and start just stabbing niggas randomly, poking them. and running away. You know what I'm saying? He's prone for violence for a fact. And the same thing goes when you see like hood dudes on edge, or they seem like they can't acclimate to society properly, or they can't sit and be still and not. Oh no, watch out for him. If you can't sit still for 5 minutes, nigga, you need to get the fuck out of here. You ain't about to moving around me. I'm moving. I can't be around a nigga that's fidgeting, moving, jumping. Always gotta say, no, I'm moving. I don't know what this nigga's up to. We gotta move somewhere else. Like, let him do this shit over here. We gonna go to the whole other side of the goddamn room. You know? That's his side now. He can have that whole side. I don't like it. You know what I mean? This shit make me feel nervous. But it's like, people gotta think about that kind of shit, man. Like, people are like, oh yeah, because like the shooting, because the shooting, there was a shooting. Remember that shooting that happened? I don't know if it was in Detroit. I forgot where the shooting was at. But it was in front of like a little club or some shit. So there was a fist fight. There was a little mini brawl happening in the front. Some niggas drove up in a car, just started randomly shooting at them. And people was running around in alleyways and shit trying to get away from the shots. That was like a couple months ago. And then, what else was that? That one on the train in New York. Another train. That was a train shooting. Nigga shot in the train. He had tear gas. Nigga thought it was Bane or some shit. I don't know. But these niggas these niggas out here reacting characters or some shit. But like, like some of the bombs that he had didn't work. You know what I'm saying? They were faulty, which is great, but he still shot some people. And now we got the Buffalo one, where this nigga shooting at, I think it's called Top Supermarket. Nigga shooting at a supermarket, and he knows that's the main supermarket that everybody in that area goes to. He probably lives in that fucking area, or he's been there before. He knows that's where a lot of black people shop at, in that area. Goes up in there, looking real Duck Dynasty-ish, and starts letting off shots. Comes across a white guy laying in between two cashier joints. And he points a gun at him. The guy yells no. He says sorry and walks off, and then tries to find more black people. Now, I'm not making this up. I've seen the video. So if I've seen it wrong, let me know. And if not, and you still disagree with me, go watch that goddamn video yourself. You make your own, you know what I'm saying, deliberation of what you've seen. But, yeah, man. I mean, people are like saying, oh man, you can't even go to the grocery store no more. I don't know what to do, and this is the last thing I thought would happen. I'm like, I always think about myself. I'm like, I don't never think that. Like, I've never just like in a place and I'm like, we're safe here. I don't think that. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Because this is the world. This has always been the world. Niggas is outside. We all outside. Some people got guns. Some people got bombs. Some people mentally unstable. And they just got hands and they just would just fist fight you because of some dumbass shit. You know, people angry. People hate people. People hate themselves. Like, all of this shit is outside with us while we're outside living a regular goddamn life. We're mixed up with these people. So I never in my mind be like, oh man, we in the movies, nigga, like we good. Nah. No. I'm paying attention to any nigga that come up in that motherfucking movie. That's why when people start walking in late, I'll get bothered. I'm like, alright, the movie been on, these credits about to be over. You better sit your ass down. I don't want no motherfucking stragglers coming up in here after this movie's been on for 10 minutes. I'm gonna be pissed. I think you should leave. First of all, disrespectful. It's disrespectful to whoever made the movie, and disrespectful to us. Because we shouldn't have to see your dumb ass walking in, your fucking popcorn making sounds, you dropping shit. You got 7 kids with you. Shit was quiet. Now you got people in here making all this goddamn noise. I want to toss your kids into the goddamn projector. Because this is your fault. Or I'll beat you up in front of the kids so the kids can learn a valuable lesson of respecting time frames. We all showed up on time to enjoy the movie. Why are you here so late? And then when you come in, not only are you just here late, you're making noise. Right? I mean, I remember we went to go see Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And I mean, let me tell you something, man. I don't got nothing against nobody that's got special needs. I don't. I have nothing against, and this is gonna sound crazy. I'm gonna be honest with you, this might sound off and fucked up. But just walk with me a little bit on this edge and understand. We say we all, whoever's listening to this show, we all watch the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 with our families, our nephews, our nieces, our sons, our daughters, right? Having a great time. They're respectable. They're not talking. And if they do talk, they're fucking whispering to us, right? Whole theater. You have a yellow bus situation above us, which is like, we was in the front row at the bottom, because a lot of people don't go down there. They go down there last. So we go down there first to fucking piss and own our territory. And then I make people feel real fucking uncomfortable if they sit too close to me on purpose, because you don't belong over here. You too fucking close. There's so many other seats to sit at. Go sit at those seats, right? There's common sense to me. So there's a fucking couple rows back above, right? And it's a yellow bus situation. I didn't know that. I just heard a kid speaking, hey, very loud in the theater. Very loud in the theater. And I said, oh wow, does he know where the fucking movie and he needs to be quiet? Did you guys teach him this? Does he understand this? Does somebody need to get their ass whipped? Is that what it is? Is there a lack of ass whoopings happening in the house to where he comes to an establishment full of people? Everybody's practicing silence. This is the only kid speaking in large volumes. Very large volumes, to where we all can hear him clearly. Just hear him clearly. With his disapproval of Shadow beating Sonic up, the parent barely reprimanding him at all, makes sure to go up there and commit some heinous acts. I'm gonna be honest about that. That's how I felt. And then halfway through the movie, as this kept fucking happening, I was like, you know what? He might be special. Now, there were times when I thought that, and I've left the movie, and I've seen the guys, or where the fuck it was, leaving the movie as well. Movie that they probably shouldn't have been in by themselves with no fucking kids, which is weird to me too as well. Not this movie I'm talking about, it was the previous moment, a previous occasion. And I was like, oh, these are grown-ass men that was doing that. Hey, I want to beat them up right now. Cause I gave them the benefit of the doubt. But this time, I was right. It was special needs kids above us, and there was like 4 or 5 of them. And I was like, wow, okay, that's what's up. I kind of feel like you guys should let the people at the movies know that you're going to be bringing in some special needs people, and they should be able to watch their own show. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, I know they have special needs, but I'm just saying that we don't know that. We're there, right, trying to watch a movie that we paid for as well. And why do we have to have it ruined? Now this sounds fucked up, because this sounds on the brink of like how when white people be in a movie theater and black niggas come in and start talking and shit, like, oh fuck, these niggas are ruining the movie. Like, this is what that sounds like. But this is not what that is. Because those people that come in and fuck that movie up, they're just dumbass people who don't respect movies. They just doing some shit to get out the house. You know what I'm saying? They seen it. Oh fuck it, let's go watch fucking Bagger Vance or some shit real quick. What the fuck is that? Oh, some movie with Will Smith and they playing golf. Cool, I'm gonna go. Let's go watch that. Shit look like it sound like it might be funny. That's different. These are people who know that they shouldn't be talking in the fucking movie. In a special needs situation, these kids are meant to have. These are mentally challenged children, right? They can't control that. There's no way for you to control that. And there's no way for us to control it. But what's unfair is that we didn't know you were doing this. And we paid the amount of money that we paid to get these fucking movies, which has risen, by the way. It's higher. And we have to have it ruined. That's money, though. So you guys should be able to watch your own movie, right? And nobody has to worry about it. Nobody has to worry about it. You know? I feel like at some point somebody gonna. If I ever do get anywhere in my life, somebody gonna listen to this and like, yeah, we're gonna cancel him for this one. This is the one we're gonna get him at. But everybody fucking. There's no way you don't understand this. There's no way you getting this wrong. There's no way you could be like this. That's fucked up. No, it's not fucked up. They should be able to watch their own movie. They should have their own. Put them in the theater, just them. And they can enjoy that. They can enjoy that whole goddamn thing by themselves. They won't bother anybody. But I think it's unfair to have a full fucking theater of people and you got them yelling to the top of their lungs and running around, stomping throughout the fucking movie where we're trying to watch it. That's fucked up. Okay? So I hope somebody understands me what I'm saying. Alright? I kind of went off topic a little bit. But, yeah, man. I expect for shit to go south a lot. And when it doesn't, I'm like, fuck, that was a good time. And I'm happy. That's just how I live my life, man. But a lot of people don't live like that. I get it. I really fucking get it. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Another shooting happened in Laguna Woods at a church today. If I'm not mistaken. I think it was today. Shot one person, that person died, injured a couple other people. So it's like, I don't never go anywhere but like, oh, it's lit, we in church, nigga, it's all good. No. Guns can go anywhere. Guns can go anywhere. Crazy people can go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I never think that. I never think, and then I just never think shit like that, man. I don't think that way. And I know everybody don't think, I don't want everybody to think how I think. I'm just saying, I don't think that way. You know? But it's like these motherfuckers out here shooting shit. You know? And the only thing motherfuckers is doing as a rebuttal is praying in circles, hoping that God's gonna come down and stop it all one day. So, forgive me for not agreeing with that action. Because it's not doing shit. It didn't do shit when Dylan Roof shot them people. Them old folks in that church. Didn't do shit. What the fuck? Did a prayer help? Then they said they forgive him. Get the fuck out of here. That nigga needs to be dead. He should have been dead that day. He shouldn't have made it back. Somebody should have came through and you know, made it happen on his ass. And that'll been the end of it. And that'll send the message that if you do this shit, you're not making it to jail. Because guess what happens if you shoot a cop? 9 times out of 10, you're not making it to jail. You either gonna get killed in the precinct, or they gonna send you. You're gonna make it to jail, right? You're gonna die in jail, but they're not gonna say you died, and they're gonna keep your number on file, your prison number, as if and still count you in as a body that's still in that prison, while they bury you somewhere in the back or wherever the fuck they put them bodies at when niggas be dying, because they don't send them to no morgue or no shit like that. And they'll still get money. They'll still get money from your social security number. They'll still get money from all that. It'll be like you're still there as an inmate for your term, your sentence, and they'll still get money from you even though you died already, because the guards killed you because you shot a cop and you killed a cop. So, you know, if we're gonna be saving, niggas gonna be trying to get revenge for shooting police. I feel like we should be able to get revenge for a racist person trying to shoot black people. Where the fuck is our revenge at? They want us to be doing these "we shall overcome" walks, all over the goddamn community and all in these areas that we live at. But that shit ain't fixing nothing unless niggas need to be marching with some goddamn guns in their hand and on their hips. If that's the case, let's start talking about some action. Like, all right, look, next time this shit happen, boy, we about to be ready. We about to make sure everybody is ready for what. Everybody weapon ready. Everybody weapon ready. Everybody. There ain't nobody here in this area that ain't weapon ready. So when shit pop off, we ready. We shooting back. Cause you go to other states, them motherfucking white folks be having them guns fucking at the, just ready to bust. They be like, nigga, I cannot wait to shoot my weapon. Somebody try to rob some shit over there, that motherfucker will pull. You've seen it. We've seen videos where some shit getting robbed and a dude right back on him go to beer in his hand like, oh shit, check his gun, I shoot the nigga right in his head. And then it's like they just interview this nigga, he just go home, he feeling like fucking, you know, Willie Nelson or some shit. I don't know what, not Willie Nelson, probably the wrong one. Wyatt Earp. They go home feeling like Wyatt Earp. He watching Tombstone and whatever fucking Western he can get a hold of. Like, yep, that's me, baby. That's me. I'm that guy. I'm that guy, man. Got that revolver. Got my F-150, big ass wheels on it, tiny dick, and I'm just out here shooting whoever got a problem. You do some stupid shit, you get shot. Don't break no laws around me. I'm better than the cops. You know? The same thing doesn't go for that one dude that shot our boy for that parking spot. Cause I think they park wherever they parked at. He said y'all supposed to park here. We all remember that video. He said y'all supposed to park here, and his wife was in the car, and the wife was arguing back and forth with him. The dude come out seeing his wife argue with some old ass white dude, and of course he was like, "Hey, what the fuck is you doing?" When they don't be yelling at my girl like that. You tripping? They go back and forth. They decide to shoot him. It's over parking spot. I wonder what happened to him. What if he's still alive? You know, I'm pretty sure he got taken to jail. He made it to jail. But yeah, man, we gotta stop letting them make it to jail, man. I feel that's the only. People want to talk about how we fix it. I feel like we fix it with eye for an eye. Stop letting them make it to jail. What the fuck? That's change. Cause they know they're gonna make it to jail. They're not gonna die. They're gonna make it to jail unless they kill themselves. The only way they niggas die is they kill themselves. Other than that, they make it to jail. They be in there eating. Guess what? And guess what? When they go to jail, they get protected. They protect them. They protect them in jail. They put them in PC. They in their cell for 23 hours. They licking sunlight and breathing air for 1 hour. They go back in their cell again. Nobody touches them people. But they've did what they wanted to do. They've killed and tried to take out as many black folks as they can with an assault rifle. And they did it. They feel accomplished. They probably getting fucking fan mail from other racist people. Probably got a kite coming through from some white supremacists. They eating good, getting honey buns, fucking noodles and shit. Every now and then on some occasions they getting shrimp and hummus. Who knows? I'll tell you what, they're not getting their ass beat, they're not getting jumped, they're not getting raped in there. Like they should be. So we should not be able to let them make it to jail. That's how we stop it. And that'll send a message. We can't. I can't. I'm scared. I'm scared to go mass shoot, bro. I can't. If I do, I gotta kill myself. Because if not, nigga, I can't make it. I can't go to jail, bro. Because the last dude. You know, heard what happened to the last dude? They fucked him so much. His asshole looks like a fucking Home Depot bucket. I'm not joking. Like, he can't even close. It don't even close anymore, my nigga. And he's still alive. He just walking around with his asshole open that big. And they still do it to him. Like, they don't even touch the rims anymore. It just goes in like a hollow hole. And there's just fucking air. And they do it just for the sport, to see who can come. They got real nasty at the end. But, that's what we need, man. We need to see this. We need to see this. We need to see the quote unquote people that support us in America do something to the people who they are against, quote unquote racist people. We need to see them do something to those people, so y'all can prove to us that y'all not like them. If we don't see that, it's like, how the fuck we know y'all not like them? We need to do the same shit whenever some niggas is around. Some niggas around acting stupid, being belligerent, being wild, being violent. We always got to find a way to stick on. Like, that's not me. I'm not like that. I don't get down like that. I got a head on my shoulders. I'm respectful. I know that I'm eloquent. You know what I'm saying? We always have to do that. We got to do this shit in regular fucking settings. When I got tattoos and I got muscles, I have to prove to people that I'm smart. I don't have to. But what I'm saying is that when I do start talking, they be like, oh, wow, he's eloquent. They don't say it. Some people actually fucking say it out their mouth. But they expect for me to be stupid. And then others, they start talking different as I start talking. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Or some people actually try to hip-hop it up for me. And I'm like, why the fuck does this nigga just start talking like he start throwing slang in there? Why would they do that? Like, I don't need you to do that. Just stop letting these niggas make it to jail. And then I'll be cool. Y'all could even have your prejudices just like everybody got them. Y'all can have your own reservations about black people just like we got our own reservations about white folks. Y'all could all have, you could have all of it. You can keep, it's perfectly fine to have all of that. But just stop letting these niggas make it to jail. Just show us that. Show us that, nah. He not making it to jail. No. Enough of this. One more thing, man, before we leave. I don't want to make this a long show. Watch your kids like you want them. This goes back in the same vein as people always think some shit not gonna happen to them. They think shit's sweet. They think they safe. And you fucking not. You know why? Again, because this is the world. Everything is outside. Everything is outside. A goddamn rabid pit bull could just be around the corner. You don't fucking know. You don't even think about it. You don't think about any dangers at all? What's wrong with you? Watch your kids like you want them. And if you don't want them, of course, you will watch your kids like you don't want them. You know what I'm saying? Bro, all last week when we driving around, I'm in all these areas around 2 and 3, in between 2 and 3 o'clock. And there's little kids walking home by themselves on main streets. Little ass girls walking home by themselves on main streets. And I hit the homie, I'm like, bro, why is this little girl walking by herself? She dragging her, the backpack is even too heavy for her. You know somebody could just snatch this little girl up? He was like, yeah, bro, I don't know, man. I was like, this is fucking irresponsible. As a parent, do not have them. Do not have them then. Do not have the fucking kid then. But to like, this is the end result, my nigga. You just got them walking around by themselves. Like, ain't nobody snatching up children. Ain't no human trafficking going on. Same shit. I shared a video not too long ago. A teenager walking main street. A nigga just hop out the car and tries to rape her in broad daylight, bro. A black guy. Just hop out the car, walks over to her, and tries to rape her in broad daylight. Hispanic teenager. Thank God people hopped in the car and started rolling up on that nigga. And he walked off. They should have let him walk off. If this was me and my brothers, we probably beat him up. We didn't beat him off of camera, though. We didn't beat him off camera. Because I don't want them to see our face. And I had a mask on anyway, because I always stay with my mask. But I would have fucking caved his face in. I would have caved his shit in. He wouldn't look the same in the mug shots. I wouldn't have killed him. I don't want to go with murder, but he about to get the brakes beat off his ass for sure. Because guess what's going to happen in jail? Nothing. No justice is served in jail. That shit rarely happens. Fuck all them stories niggas be talking about. Niggas be letting pedophiles rock in jail. You gotta teach these niggas a lesson before they leave. Do that shit right when you see it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, not just recently. Just fucking recently. I don't know if this is in LA. I forgot what city this was in or what state this was in. But this little girl, another teenager was walking home, and some two niggas in a Honda or some shit. One of the niggas hopped out and tried to throw her in the car, and she fought him off. And then she pressed record and was recording herself running home. But she wasn't on the main street. She was on like a little residential street, so there wasn't a lot of traffic. So they followed her. Mind you, look at this is what I said. You need to pay attention. She said the car was following her from school. She seen the car one time when it was on the main street when she was going home. Then she hit the corner. She seen the car again. She said the car circled around. She seen the car 2 times. And then when she hit the residential street, seen the car again, but the car started slowing down this time. And I'm like, she said she thought nothing of it. She said she thought nothing of it. Something in the back of her mind was like, damn, I just seen this car 3 times in a row. Why the fuck would you think nothing of it? Because your parents raised you to not be aware of shit. So you just walking around outside like nobody gonna try to snatch your ass up. Another instance, and that was like a Hispanic girl. Another instance, black lady at her house. Her kids are outside in the front of her fucking house, bro. A fucking van drives around the house 3 times in a row. She's sitting there looking at the shit do it. Don't say nothing. Just looking at the van, not saying shit. Her little kids are playing in the front of the house. She goes inside to do some shit, not thinking about the van again. This is what she said. I thought nothing of it. That's how shit be happening when you think nothing of it. You can't afford to think nothing of it, because in a split second, that's it. Think about that shit all the fucking time. And that nigga drove up when she went inside the house, and he started he started walking over to her kid and started asking him questions about some shit. And then she walked outside like, excuse me, you good? Like, what you need? He said, oh, ask him directions. Ask him directions for what? And she was like, oh, he said some stupid shit, right? And then this nigga drove back up the street and stopped and parked and was just waiting. And then she called the cops, and then he left. Check this out, man. Think about it all. If you ever heard or seen it happen, ever, even if it's on fucking TV, if it's a possible reality to where it's actually happened in real life, it could probably fucking happen to you and your family. You should think about that. That should be in your thought process a little bit. Protect your fucking kids. Act like you want your kids. Because some people would just be having their kids run over here. People just having their kids running around the block, yelling and screaming like banshees. Somebody could easily snatch some kids up. Now they running around putting fucking posters with the dogs, and little dog posters they be putting, pictures they be putting up on the fucking on these fucking, what do you call those? These little telephone poles. They'll be doing that with their kids, because we don't do mail cartons no more. We don't do that shit. It'll be like, call if you find my daughter Isabella. It's like, what happened? Oh, she was outside playing. Where were you at? Oh, I was in the house. Why? Why were you not watching your kids? Do you not want your kids? How dare you say something like that? You know I want my children. I don't know shit. I know if my son's outside, somebody better be watching my son outside, homie. That's a fact. I'll never be out anywhere. No, I don't got my eyes on my son all day. And he know that. So I drilled it into his head. Hey man, if you can't fucking see me, we got a problem. You better always be able to see me. I better always be able to see you. Better not be that far from me. Ever. That's how I live my life. Whenever we go out, he right there. I see him. You can't just be in your house and your kids running around? What? And you trying to tell me you care about your kids? Nah. Because if you care about your kids, you would think about the risks. You would think about them. You would at least think about them. You wouldn't be in your fucking house watching these goddamn Spanish soap operas, and your kids out there yelling and screaming to high hell while everybody's got their window open because it's hot as fucking. We can hear all that shit. We can't watch TV. Right? And one of them gets snatched. And now you want to cry to people like, oh my God, what do I do? Oh my God, my babies. Hey, where were you at when this happened? Because they're going to ask the question, where were you at? Oh, I was in the house. Oh, okay. You weren't watching them? Well, I was in the, oh, okay, cool. So you don't want your kids. All right. So we're going to file a report. We're going to do our best, man. We're going to do our best. That's all we can do. Because you should be watching did you have them fucking kids? Hey, You want them? You should watch them. Problem solved. I might get in trouble for some parts of this show. I'm almost sure of that. And I don't care, because I feel very genuine about all the shit I just said today. And if you got a problem with what the fuck I just said, just go back and listen to Kendrick Lamar. Understand all this is coming from a place of love, dysfunction, and learning. Okay? Don't fucking judge me. Just try to understand me. We're not the same. But until then, thank you for listening, whoever does. Thank you for downloading, whoever does. I don't do my shows as much as I usually would. Obviously due to, depression and whatnot. In my mind, I'm like, who the fuck wants to hear me? Why would somebody want to hear me? Who gives a shit? So sometimes I'll be like that for like weeks. I'll be like that for weeks. I wouldn't feel funny. I feel like I have nothing to talk about. I just won't talk. I don't know, man. The mood don't be striking me sometimes, man. But I knocked it out today, man. It's been a while. Let me knock one out. Let me talk about it. But as always, man, we are not afraid of a lion because of how it looks. We are afraid of a lion because of his reputation. Black Exam Show.